How to refill the TEROS 32 tensiometer. For rapid and reliable soil water potential measurements, the TEROS 32 ceramic cup must be filled with degassed, deionized, or distilled water. It should be refilled after dry periods or periods with many saturation and drying cycles. Refilling the ceramic cup will require at least 40 milliliters of deionized or distilled water and a refill syringe. Before going to the field, begin by filling the syringe with about 40 milliliters of deionized or distilled water. At least 20 milliliters will be necessary for a perfect filling. While you follow these refilling steps, be sure not to touch the ceramic cup. Skin oil, sweat, or soap residues will influence the ceramic hydrophilic performance. Degas the water by closing the valve on the syringe and pulling the plunger to create a vacuum. Air bubbles will appear in the water. Keeping pressure on the plunger, move the syringe up and down so the air bubbles collect near the outlet. Then, slowly release the plunger to relieve the vacuum. Open the valve and use the plunger to push out the degassed air. Repeat these degassing steps 2 or 3 times to ensure all air bubbles are removed. Any air bubbles inside the ceramic cup will reduce the quality of your water potential measurement. If the TEROS 32 has not been installed yet, position the sensor at least 10 degrees from vertical or horizontal with the yellow sticker pointing upwards. Do not touch the ceramic cup with bare skin or other materials that may leave oils or other residues. For initial filling and downward installations, disconnect the refilling pipe from the marked refilling tube and connect the syringe to the marked refilling tube. In an upward installation, position the sensor at least 10 degrees from vertical or horizontal with the yellow sticker pointing downwards. Downwards installations use the unmarked refilling tube. Follow the same disconnection procedure for a downward installation using the unmarked refilling tube instead. Do not disconnect both refilling tubes from the TEROS 32. Press the syringe plunger slowly to push water into the TEROS 32. Continue pushing the water into the sensor until only water comes out of the other refilling tube. Once there are no air bubbles exiting the other refilling tube, close the valve on the syringe to prevent air from entering the refilling tubes. Reconnect the refilling pipe to open the refilling tube. Slide the red O-ring over the connection to the metal refill tube. The TEROS 32 is now ready to measure water potential.